Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my single player world. I was going to call it Vanilla Survival, but it's not quite vanilla because, as I explained, we have this Roguelike Dungeons mod now. And I'm just doing a little bit of housework. I need to show you some more of this dungeon because we just waltzed around the top layer. The top layer wasn't very hostile at all. And speaking of that, I don't want a just go dungeon crawling all the time, because you see plenty of that with Shards of the Void and Infinity Dungeon. But on the other hand, I do want to show you what this mod is made of. It's not just that top floor which was super easy to get through. There should be a lot harder than that. More dungeons and things. Right, so what I'm doing here, we're just doing a little bit of housework. And I was going to do it all off camera, but I always work like that. And I said I wasn't going to do that so much. Because for one thing, I rob myself of episodes. And secondly, I rob you of actually seeing what I'm doing. So, yeah, this tree was in the way of this entrance. As you can see, I've just been gathering a little bit of wood. We'll collect any saplings we got, because as well as growing trees, you can also burn them in furnaces, in case you didn't know. I know most of you did, but not all of my viewers are hardcore Minecrafters. Some of them are quite new to the game, so I like to explain things to them. So those who have been with me for a while will have to forgive me for that. Right, so this floor needs a little bit of repair work, but at the moment I'm more interested in being able to get in here when I want and get out when I want, without mobs having the same privilege. Right, so it also makes sense if we do that. Yeah, there's sort of a block missing there, I suppose you could say, if you want it to be symmetrical. Right, so that's that bit done. Let's go and check on our villagers. How much wood have I got on me? Not much, maybe enough. Because we tried to block these in to keep these safe for the night. I mean, we're playing on hard mode, and to be honest, hard mode in Minecraft is pretty easy to survive as a player, but not so easy to survive if you're a villager, because there'll be a lot of zombie spawnage, and we have no carrots. I was rather hoping for a carrot or two. Right, what do I want to do? So the church isn't closed into the rest of the village yet. We do have one fence gate, which is all the way around here. Carrots, could have done with some carrots, because there is pigs absolutely everywhere. Hello, my friend. Alright, we have nothing in there. We have some more food. Nothing in there. Right, I'm gonna do some more of this malarkey. And I think I might do it off camera, because you've seen enough fence placement for a little while. And then I'm going to come back with you. Just popped over here for a bit of sheep slaughter. So I've now got 3 wool, so we can have a bed over at the village. And I found this lava lake, so that's very handy, because we will be needing lava for various uses. Animal cookers, obsidian. I was going to go mining for obsidian. I'm not quite sure whether I need to or not yet. Oh my word, what is that? I think that was my phone, just made a horrendous noise as on vibrate on the table. So it's now turning night, so I'm going to have a sleep. I can't yet. How dark is it? Oh, it's not dark yet. We can make it back to the village. Let's go back to the village, because that was the whole point of getting the 3 wool. We'll have a little sleep there. Right. So we got some more fences in. Which house do I fancy? This is quite a nice big house. Right, with no crafting bench, clearly. Won't hurt to have a crafting bench in every house. So how come I got benchmarking again? Minecraft has always been a bit balked with the achievements. Right, can I get in it? I can, excellent. Right, we're now going to go for the normal madness that Minecraft has, if I can find a way out. Right, have I got a way out of this area? I did put fence gates in, but clearly not everywhere, and I haven't got any more fence gates. Right, this can now be opened up because I have now fenced in the church. The church is now a safe area. So now we need cows. I saw one over here. Oh, I wish I had some slime. I mean, there's a swamp there. I could have so easily let it go dark, spawned a few slime. I got loads of string and made a lead. Because it's so much easier to use leads with animals now than it is to mess around with this old school way. But we're going to have a go the old school way. We'll probably end up having to get our axe out and chop down half the fence we made and all sorts of things. So yeah, I hadn't really talked too much about this map because I was panicking so much about making the villagers safe. Hello, is that stopping you or are you just being thick? Come on. Yeah, so I'm not into modded Minecraft at all this having to learn how to do so many things like the Feed the Beast pack. I have played it before and it's quite good fun, but it takes about 20 episodes to get a decent furnace and a macerator and various things you need. So but yeah, this roguelike dungeon looked like so much fun. Apart from the fact we get this labyrinth of dungeons underground, apparently it makes caving considerably more difficult as well from what I've heard. There's more random spawners in your world. Yeah. Yeah, they're not, I don't think that's more dungeons. I mean, apart from the rogue dungeons, they're just more spawners in general. So you'll be caving and get attacked by a dozen zombies for no apparent reason. Come on, get in here, please. In here. Right. Put that in. Stay there, please. Wrong piece. Oh, don't know how I just got away with that. Right, not a very big cow pen, but big enough. Right, you can now... Some of these fences can come down, actually. Look at me rocking with the wooden axe. Right. Right, so we now have cows. This will make the cow pen considerably bigger. I don't want cows roaming too freely. Right, you're going to be the cow man then, are you? Yes. So how much freedom do we give the cows? Not too much. So that'll do for them. So we have cow now. So I'm tempted to let these boys out. Like I said, if push come to shove, we can trap a zombie villager and convert them. Now, I could go investigating, but I really don't want to travel anywhere because we are waiting for 1.8 to come out, and obviously with this roguelike dungeons mod, we will have to wait for them to update to 1.8. But hopefully they shouldn't take too long because they're currently running 1.7, whereas a lot of the Feed the Beast mods are still on 1.6. So I've got faith in them, he says. Right, so I think we should go and... We've got some cows to breed. We've got our villagers reasonably safe. How many more torches do we need here? I don't know, I just don't want a zombie invasion in here. That'll do. Right, I'm going to harvest the potatoes. then we're going to do something else. So we've got about 15-20 minutes left of this episode, and one thing I forgot to mention, in case you cared, I'm calling this series A Mad World. We've got some stuff smelting. As you can see, I've had a tidy up here. We've got some chests and we've got some organisation. We've got mob drops and we've got plants and seeds, weapons, tools and armour, food, blocks, records, because I found a few of them already, ores, not many of, and various. And as you can see, we have a ladder here because I've moved the bed up onto the roof because it was annoying me. Now, normally when I play Minecraft, I'm a survivor, so it'd be quickly go caving, get enough iron for a full set of armour and all iron tools and weapons, get a diamond pick, get obsidian, go to the nether, get blaze rods, make a brewing stand, and even, you're probably saying after episode 1, why have you not gone and looked in that jungle temple? Well, in this series we're taking our time. There's no hurry. We're not going to try and beat the game in a couple of hours. This is not UHC. We're not playing against anybody else. We're just playing against ourselves. And I installed this Roguelike mod because I want to have a look at it. So we're going to do that. We're going to get some better food for while we're fighting. We'll keep the potatoes for while we're just faffing around and farming and building and tidying up, as I have been. We have nothing else. We have some basic equipment, some picks, some saws, shovel and axe, some food, some blocks, some torches. I don't know why I came to here to make more torches, but you know how it is. You see an ender chest, a crafting table, and can't help yourself. So I'm going to see how far we can get in this game off this dungeon. But on the other hand, I don't want to force you to watch me. See, I've done all this as well, just stop mobs getting in here, just gates. I don't want to force you to watch me go in this dungeon every single episode, because you already see that on Shards of the Void and recently Infinity Dungeon. So we will do some building, we will make some machines, etc. But we're not going to just try and industrialise the game from day one like I normally do. Not enough light down here for my liking. A cake. A cake. Why didn't we find this last time? And bread, sticks. Do we want to take all that? Should we leave it here? We'll leave it here for now. Mind you, we haven't made a bow yet, have we? Right. I think we should re-strategise a little bit. I think we're rushing into this, partly because I'm stupid and partly because I'm making an LP, and anyone who LPs will tell you you lose a very high percentage of your gaming ability just through the fact that you're trying to do commentary, etc. Right, so now I'm lost in my own base, and I'm not really. Those who know me wouldn't be surprised at all by that. Right, so I'm thinking we might be able to survive off what's in the loot chests. Or I'm hoping we are. From what I've heard about these dungeons, the loot gets better as you get deeper, but I've also heard they get incredibly difficult as you get deeper. Right, mob drops. If my organisational skills are as good as I think they are, which is poor, we should be able to make various. A bow and some arrows. That is what I came back for, because that could give us, well, not an advantage, but it could help a lot. Could help a lot. I don't know what we're facing down there. Well, there's 8 arrows. That's not going to get us a long way, but that will get us a little way. Also, we had ore. There it is. So what have we got? 8. I think that's got to be a chest. And unfortunately we did have one more ore, but I'm not going to smelt, because at the time of smelting I didn't have much coal. Since then I've been smelting jungle wood. Right, let me finish my coffee. Excuse me. Right, back down. You might be able to hear my landline telephone in the background. I tend to ignore that. I only have a landline for the broadband connection, so it's only going to be a sales call. If anyone knows me, they ring my mobile. Right, so which direction was down? Because somewhere around here was down. Was it that way? Or was it down here? I can hear a zombie. Nothing too interesting in there. Cobble's always handy, torches are always handy, so are bones. We'll put the bones there because we don't want them yet. We can use them for growing our jungle trees, for making our charcoal. That's something I want to make in an episode soon, a charcoal machine. One that keeps itself topped up from its own created charcoal. Here we go. Right, so Scary Town. Oh, well, they blocked them off for us again, which is gives you some sort of chance, I suppose, to see where you want to go. Well, let's not mess about. Scary noises. I might have my volume a bit low. Yeah, I saw you before I heard you. Let's keep running. Look at this. I just heard a piston fire, which is slightly worrying. Did this open up? Oh my word, what is all this? Oh my word. Right, time to have a respite, I think. A little bit of lag, yeah? Right, this is time for a big respite. Why am I lagging when I'm not playing on a server or anything? We have an enchanting table, and I am clearly using a 1.8 texture pack. Options, resource packs, yes. Right, which one do I want? I want Faithful Snapshot. I think that's a 1.7 one. Back to game. Marvellous. No bookshelves. Shouldn't complain, I suppose. Right. What was... Let's get fed up. What are you doing in here? Right. No. Right, this is far from being secure. Right, so B. Oh, is this a replica of the B team's secret meeting room in Minecraft? I think it might be. If not, it's very similar to what they had. And they even had a... Has it got the secret minecart door? No, maybe that's what I triggered to get in here. Generic B's hot potato. Fire aspect 3, knockback 1. Well, this is definitely the B team. Replica of the B team hideout then. Pink sweater. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, B00's dig job. Excellent, so I've got a lovely shovel. Style, yeah. Well, we should really, seeing as this is... Yeah. Let's go for the full comedy effect, why not? I wasn't expecting to be doing this in this episode, I can assure you. Have a brewing stand. Oh, weakness, instant damage, poison, weakness, instant damage. Lots of bookshelves. Note blocks, big screen TV. Right, this is superb. Have Have we got a secret entrance here, or is it just... No. Right. Continue. Let's get rid of all the little dark cubby holes that are surrounding our wonderful new place. So we could make a great base down here, but I don't want to make a base anywhere when our base could quite easily be within 16 blocks of a spawner. Because all we're going to do is spawn loads of mobs, so when we come down to try and light the place up, we end up crucifying ourselves. Right, that's safe now. Right, so we just got to deal with this one. There's going to be spawners, but I don't know where they are. And I've also lost my bearings a little bit. I would like to know how I got down here. Well, I came in one of these, I'm sure of it. I came in one of these alcoves. Right. So, yeah. Did we come in here? We did. We came in here. So I think we should really deal with what we were dealing with when we come running in here first, really. And get this secured. Oh. Yeah, I thought I heard you. Feather fallen 1. So we have a spider spawner here, clearly. Yep. Oh my god, we're going to find all sorts of stuff down here, aren't we? I think I found some obsidian then as well. Right. Steak. Right, there's our enchanting room. Did we stop this spawner? Did we light up all the potential spawning spaces, as it were? From what I've heard, these dungeons can be huge. Can be 60 rooms plus. Projectile protection. I'm not going to go around and collect all this loot. Oh, until I've secured the rooms, because we could just end up very, very dead. And losing it all. Now I'm cornered. And I'm very, very dead. Right, so we need to attempt to get our stuff back with no stuff. Right, so we're going to get some... What's the best leggings we've got? Protection and unbreaking, so they're not great. Oh dear, this all looks familiar. Food we better have. Not very much, because we're not going to live for long. Coal and ore. And what have we got in various? Sticks in various... Where is various? No sticks, so... Right, I don't fancy our chances much. Right, heavily armoured zombies. I would like an iron sword. Might be better to deal with them quicker. Oh, glitching. I've got no idea how long this episode is running. Right, here's the way down anyway. So I doubt very much we'll left them long enough to respawn, but you know me, that's not the way I play. We don't wait for things to respawn, or despawn, sorry. We just get on with it. Which might be a tad foolish. But it's always... Oh, I got a death point, so I got Ray's minimap running in the background, as it were. stuff. Oh, he didn't have many hits left on him at all, did he? That's a shame. Right, have I got all my bits? I don't want to go too far because I don't want to spawn anything horrendous. Right, let's go and hide a minute. Like true cowards. Right. Oh, Enderman. I don't want to look at him. Let's get a decent chest plate. Some iron boots. I've got an enchanting table here. What am I even thinking of? Right. Give me level 1. Projectile protection. Level 1. Protection. What weapons have I got? Less sharpness 1. We might as well ramp this up since we've got 1 level left. Sharpness 1. Goody goody. That could help slightly. Right. Food. Swords. Picks. Always have blocks on 8. Food on 7. Always keep things where you normally have them on your hotbar. Saves a lot of confusion. Probably won't need a shovel and an axe, but you never know. Keep it where you're used to it. Right. So we were going this way, I believe. And one of them zombies is still lurking. Bam. And a skelly. Yo, and spiders and all sorts of horrible things. How much armour are these guys wearing? How much of it do I get when I kill them? And where's my beef? Better saturation for fighting, because I tend to forget to eat when I'm fighting. Right, so I'm not going to break any of these spawners because I don't want to. I've got a bow. I've not got punch on this. We've got a creeper spawner going on down here, have we? Oh, why did you all spawn when I just lit you up? A little bit of mossy. Always nice. Spiders are dropping. Oh dear, I know what these boys are like. They're hard. Right. And they've got good path finding. So where did you come from? Hit them in their feet. So I ain't got to mess up my lovely carpet, have I? Right, where did he go? We've got about 2 minutes left on this episode. I don't want to die without you, because that's always bad on YouTube. You don't want to die without filming it. So I am going to try and deal with these boys. And then wrap this episode up. And I don't want to do, I don't want to do too much of this without the evidence of it being done. Bam, bam, bam. This one looked like a natural spawn. Go away. Yeah, I've got loads of spawners here I can trap. I mean, I'm not going to trap them all. I'm not completely mental. I do like trapping a spawner, but right, there's a lot of spawnages going on somewhere here. There's a cave there. That's interesting. Right, so for the sake of the video, I'm going to end it here. So I don't want to go and do too much without you. So I'm going to come back to my safe room, lock myself in, have something to eat, and say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.